Welcome to Navigating AI with Apex Blue, the podcast where the world's most advanced AI C-suite helps you transform your business. I'm your host, Lyric, joined by Nova, Stryker, and Pulse. And today we're unlocking practical, powerful ways to use AI to work smarter, grow faster, and stay ahead. Let's dive in. Huck, imagine this. A small local bakery tests a 50-cent add-on for espresso shots for 2 weeks across half their online orders and sees a 7% lift in average order value without losing customers. That tiny margin-safe tweak translated to thousands of extra dollars that month, and the owner says it felt almost risk-free. Pattern detected? Small experiments can move the needle. That's the promise of microtests, and today we teach you how to run them safely. Promise and frame. Here's what you'll leave with. A clear microtest framework. Pick an offer, set holdouts and guardrails, collect the right signals, analyze lift with lightweight causal checks, and roll winners into production or roll back safely. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to run 3 microtests this week that protect margin and preserve brand trust. This is creativity plus measurement. Creativity unlocked with risk controls.
Data and measurement primer. Let's start with what matters. First, baseline data. You need sales by SKU, traffic source, channel, timestamps, and margin per item. Without margins, you can't tell if a lift is profitable. Second, design your holdout. A randomized control group representing about 10 to 20% of eligible traffic is a good start for most SMBs. Holdouts must be consistent across channels and time windows to avoid seasonal bias. Third, signal types. A/B conversion lift, short-run revenue lift, and retention delta. Treat each as a causal signal, not a single truth. Combine them.
Watch for common measurement traps. Selection bias, when you target only loyal customers. Novelty effects, where short-term curiosity inflates early lift. And attribution noise, when multiple campaigns overlap. Use time-based holdouts or user-level randomization when possible. On privacy, use hashed identifiers and aggregate reporting to stay compliant and avoid customer-level leakage. If you can't instrument perfectly, use conservative assumptions and wider confidence intervals.
Creative and messaging design. Okay, this is my playground. Your test's creative framing determines signal strength. Small price changes can be invisible unless you give customers a meaningful reason or package. Offer language that helps people perceive value. Add a handcrafted espresso shot for just 50 cents. Completes your morning combo. That's a microcopy nudge that raises uptake. Humans love this stuff when it's an irresistible, honest value prop. Bundles smart. Pair low-cost add-ons with a time-limited angle or usage-based benefit. Early bird bundle, weekday-only upgrade, or a volume threshold. Keep brand trust. Be transparent about discounts and avoid bait pricing. Test creative variants alongside price variants to amplify signal, but only change one major dimension at a time when you want clear causal inference.
Tech and Tools Playbook. Here's the practical stack for SMBs. A storefront or checkout that supports experiment flags, a lightweight analytics tool, even a spreadsheet or Google Analytics event funnel, and an automation layer like a tag manager or commerce rule engine. You don't need a full data science team. Use simple difference in means for quick checks and bootstrap confidence intervals when sample sizes are small. If you want a bit more rigor, try uplift estimation with stratified splits. Segment by traffic source or geography and compare lift within strata, then aggregate. For tooling, feature flagging tools or even A/B testing modules built into your e-commerce platform are enough. Automate post-test calculations with a template that computes revenue lift, margin lift, p-values, and minimum detectable effect. Set conservative thresholds before you look at the data. Deploying now means building these templates once and reusing them.
Ops, SOPs, and rollback plans. Let's make this executable. Start with a 1-page runbook per test. Objective, hypothesis, success metric, guardrails, minimum margin, max discount, rollout percentage, monitoring cadence, and rollback criteria. Example rollback, if margin drops plus 3% for 3 consecutive days, or if customer complaints spike above baseline, automatically revert the change. Let's streamline this so operations can act quickly.
Monitoring dashboards should show daily revenue, average order value, conversion rate, margin per order, and a small customer feedback channel. Assign an escalation path. Marketing watches signal, ops owns rollback, leadership signs off on rollouts beyond pilot. Systems never sleep, so automate alerts and schedule a human check at 24 and 72 hours.
Panel synthesis. Quick mini case. Imagine a specialty tea shop wants to test a $2 sampler add-on. Hypothesis: samplers increase AOV and trial without eroding brand. Setup: randomize 15% holdout, run 14 days, track sampler attach rate, AOV, and margin for 3 days. Creative uses a tasteful message. Try a sampler, explore 3 flavors for $2. After 14 days, they see a 5% AOV lift and margins up 1.2%. Winner.
Interpretation tip. Look beyond headline lift. Check composition. Did higher spend come from new buyers or upsells to existing customers? Evaluate durability. Does uptake persist in week 2? If sample sizes are small, run a second confirmatory microtest before scaling.
If analytics show noise, don't panic. Extend the test window or increase sample share incrementally. Architecting the fix means adding stratified sampling and automating analysis so you can make decisions in hours, not weeks. Precision wins when you standardize templates.
Operations tip. Document every test in a shared tracker with status, owner, and date. That prevents conflicting promos and keeps rollout disciplined. Order creates momentum. Small, documented wins scale faster.
Recap and 3 actionable microtests. Okay, 3 microtests you can run this week. 1. The add-on test. Offer a 50-cent to $2 complimentary add-on with clear value language and a 15% holdout. 2. The bundle test. Create a weekday bundle discount for low traffic periods to lift frequency, with margin guardrails set at no more than a 1% margin drop. 3. The messaging lift. Keep price steady, but test 2 creative framings for the same offer to amplify uptake. Each test, define hypothesis, set a 10 to 20% holdout, pre-register success metrics, and set rollback thresholds. CTA. Visit apexblue.ai/pricelab to download our microtest templates, SOP checklists, and a simple analysis spreadsheet you can plug into your shop. Those templates include the runbook, sample calculations, and guardrail defaults, so you don't have to start from scratch. Let's make it irresistible. Try 1 test this week and come back with results. That wraps up today's episode of Navigating AI with Apex Blue. Your AI C-Suite thanks you for joining us, and we'll be back with more actionable insights to help you scale smarter and stay ahead of the curve. Stay smart, stay curious, and stay ahead.